Before this video begins, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. Also, be sure to check out my affiliate links down below for discounts on car mods and other car products. Alright, let's get into the review. Hello and welcome. Today we are sitting inside of a 1994 Dodge Ram 1500 Laramie SLT. This is a two-wheel drive model. I would like to thank Soda Motors in Newport, Rhode Island for allowing me to review this vehicle. Their link is in the description below. And be sure to stick around so you can see a POV drive video coming up soon on the channel. This 1994 Dodge Ram is finished in red, and it does have a nice Mopar decal on the rear. This is a short bed model with rear-wheel drive. This has a bench seat, so it can sit up to 3 people. This currently has around 70,000 miles on it, and it stickers for about $12,000. This is powered by a 5.2-liter naturally aspirated gas V8, producing 220 horsepower and 300 pound-feet of torque. That is mated with a 4-speed automatic transmission. This achieves 12 miles per gallon city, 16 highway, and 14 combined. It does have a 26-gallon fuel tank. This rides on some 16-inch chrome-clad steel wheels with some very large tires on there. This can tow up to 4,800 pounds and has an 1,885-pound payload. This does have a driver airbag, and it does have rear ABS. So this is a second-gen Ram 1500, which ran from 1994 through 2001. This does have some chrome mirrors on the exterior. Those are power adjustable. And overall, it just looks like a good old truck. Stepping outside, this has a very bright red exterior. And it has a nice metal bumper with some nice plastic trim right there. Some basic halogen front lights. And these nice 5-spoke wheels. And the tires themselves are 275. Here you get your chrome mirror cap, you get your Laramie SLT badge, your old style truck door handle. You do get a fuel cap opener with your fuel cap right there. You do get this nice Mopar decal. I think it looks pretty cool. You get, once again, another metal bumper in the rear. And you get your tailgate. It is certainly not damped. It is a very heavy tailgate, but it's manageable. This is the 90s. Damp tailgates didn't come around for a long time. This does start with a traditional key. And there is no key fob or locking mechanism, so you have to go to each door and lock it yourself. Inside of the bed, this is the short bed, but it does have a Duraliner plastic bed liner. It looks pretty good. It's in great shape. And as for the side profile, I think this thing looks really cool. The big wheels and the pretty big tires, they make it look kind of a bit lower than it is. It sits at stock height, but it just looks very nice. It looks like a lowered truck. Looks a little sporty. And you got your typical old style antenna right there. And over here you can hear the engine burble. Sounds pretty good in my opinion. And let's look at the inside. So for the door panel, it's mostly hard plastic, as is expected in this age. But it does have a nice cloth armrest and cloth all throughout the top. It does have power windows, which is interesting, and those are not one touch, but they are powered windows. They still work very well. You do have your door handle here, your infinity speaker system, and your storage bins. You also do get manual seat adjustments in here, and the seat is cloth with some piping alongside it. And here are your adjustments, but you also do get power for a few of those functions, such as up down, forward back, up down again, and you get for the main seat area. You do have your brake right there, your parking brake, and this is the auto. On the inside of here, this is not factory, this is just something so that the sun won't damage the dashboard, but it's in good shape, no cracks. Overall, this is just basically a work truck of the day. This is nothing too feature oriented. It does have a pull-out drink holder right here. It does have a pull-out ashtray right here, and everything's very utilitarian. For your steering wheel, you do have horn. Really basic horn. You do have an airbag right here. You have cruise control right there. It is a rubberized steering wheel, but it doesn't feel half bad. You do have a column shifter in here. You do have your dome light controls and your light brightness right there, as well as a cargo light. In the center, you do have all analog gauges. The fuel gauge is broken, but everything else is working to prime. You do have your hazards right here. And over here, you do have AC in here, which is nice for this day and age. And you get your modes right there. You do have an overdrive on or off button. You have a blank button here. You do have an aftermarket radio header, but that's okay. Power outlet right here, you slide that and you get your 9-volt. You do have a lot of climate vents, as well as another 9-volt down here. In the center, you have a bench seat, but it pulls down to become a big center console, so that is very nice. Behind there you get a little bit of storage. It is lined in there, so you could put stuff back there. You do have some purplish window tint on the rear here. Interesting choice. And this window, if you unlock it like so, it will slide manually. On the right side, you do get a glove box over here. That'll open like so. Not really damped, but it does its job. Another storage area there. You do get a manual dimming mirror. You get another storage cubby overhead. No sunroof in here. For visors, no vanity mirrors of any kind. And no sliding of those visors. And sitting inside of here, it's obviously not going to be much bolstering on the seats, but it's comfortable. I like it in here. A lot of power adjustments, which all work perfectly fine. Alright, that'll just about do it for this review. It's a rather basic truck, but make sure to check out my POV drive of this truck, coming up soon on the channel. Thank you for watching, and thank you again to Soda Motors in Newport, Rhode Island for allowing me to review this vehicle. Take care.